Final Score Friday. Sponsored by Richmond Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics and Loyalty Automotive.
All right, except for a couple of games tomorrow, Week 5 of Final Score Friday is in the books. The cheerleaders from Highland Springs joining Sean and I tonight. We're going to look back at some of the biggest games of the night and the two that probably could have been our game of the week. We didn't have an official game of the week this week, but the one that would jump off the page at everybody was Glen Allen and Hermitage, separated by maybe, a mile and a half of Staples Mill Road. And you were at the game tonight, called me at halftime.
Yes, I did.
Oh, Glen Allen's up big. Should I stay?
21-7, and I said, should I stay?
Should stay.
Lane said, give it a half, give it a quarter, and see if they come back. And lo and behold, Coach Jean-Pierre said the right things at halftime, and that game completely turned around. Glen Allen was up 21-0 on this Will Noel Jr. touchdown catch. Hermitage got a touchdown right before the break to get it to 21-7. The quarterback, Burton, for Hermitage, got a little bit of an assist, and it was just enough to get it to 21-7. And he specifically told his guys, speaking of Coach Jean-Pierre, we are better than this team. We are better than this team. And whatever was said inside the locker room at halftime before they got back on the field, it was taken to heart. And then the big one, Brayden McGinnity, the 41-yarder as time expired. Cool as a cucumber.
Needed every
cool
little
as the
bit
other
of
side
it,
of the
too.
pillow. Hermitage, a season-changing win for Hermitage.
Tell you what.
They were staring at a 3-game losing streak, and now they're 3-2 and firmly in the playoff hunt in Region 5C.
That would have been 3 straight losses for them, which doesn't happen very often. But I want to ask you one thing. We didn't see or hear the name Jeremiah Coney tonight. How come?
He was kind of held in check. Glen Allen's front 7 did a really good job of not allowing him to break off that big run. Normally, when we see Hermitage, we see a big 30, 40, 50-yard run for Coney. It was 3 yards, 4 yards, maybe a 10-yarder here and there.
So he had to work for it.
He had to work for the amount of yards he got. It was not the big breakthrough runs that we're accustomed to seeing by Coney, but the defense for Hermitage in the second half. Glen Allen had 5 possessions, 1 first down, 5 punts, and Glen Allen basically allowed Hermitage to get back in it.
Yeah.
And 24 unanswered. Hermitage is now 3-2.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. The other game that could have been our game of the week was Thomas Dale, number 3, on the road at Matoaca. Now, Matoaca is not ranked, but last year they got Thomas Dale for the first time, snapping a 5-game skid against them last year. And Matoaca actually took it to them in the first half of this game. They ran out to a 17-7 halftime lead. Except for this Nick Tyree. He's not quite that fast, but he is pretty fast. That was an 80-yard kickoff return. But Matoaca, a younger team. The 2,000-yard rushers from last year obviously have moved on.
Yeah.
The couple of the offensive linemen that were part of that rushing attack last year have moved on. So they're younger. They've got kids that know how to win and were part of that historic season last year for the Warriors. But now they're being asked to step up and do it themselves. And this one went back and forth. Thomas Dale took the lead. Then Matoaca took the lead back. Then Thomas Dale, that Bryce Yates touchdown run right there was eventually your game winner as Thomas Dale goes on to win 28-23. But they were in a dogfight in this one. And they knew it. And Matoaca should know it too, because they took what we feel through 5 weeks of this season. Thomas Dale is really, really good.
Really, really good. And
balanced.
You talked about Jeremiah Coney for Hermitage. We didn't see him in the highlight earlier. We didn't see Brandon Rose. This was the guy that had 11 touchdowns through 3 games, but it was another running back, Bryce Yates, and that's what Coach Kevin Tucker said. Balanced offense. We don't have to really focus on Ethan Mentor carrying us. We don't need a Brandon Rose to carry us. He's got a stable of backs this year, as we saw with Bryce Yates, another guy that can fill that, that role if need be, and they were able to do that. Pretty good start to the season, and positioning themselves possibly for a long, extended run in the playoffs at 6A this year.
And Matoaca is obviously deflated after leading this game by 10 and then not coming away with a win. But they played one of the best teams in the area, maybe one of the best teams in the state, very even all the way through, and made them work for it at the end. So Matoaca should feel pretty good about their effort tonight, even though they didn't get the W. One of the other games in the West End, big old rivalry game between Douglas Freeman and Mills Godwin, and they honored Dennis Spurrier, longtime athletic trainer and physical therapist over at Douglas Freeman. The training facilities over there are going to be named after him now.
That's cool.
Dennis is one of the first people I ever met when I moved to Richmond almost 30 years ago. So Dennis and I go way, way back, and congratulations to him. This game was a bit of a surprise, too, because Mills Godwin, there was no score in this game until Godwin ran back like a 79-yard fumble recovery for the only scoring in the first half. And head coach George Bland took his team in at halftime, gave them a giant attitude adjustment, said this is not how we play, this is not who we are better than this. Didn't disparage the other team, didn't say, you know, they're lucky to be here because Godwin is, they're a formidable team. PJ Adams has that team playing well this year, but he knew Freeman could play better, and they did. They came back out with the defense, they came back out with the offense, 28 unanswered points in the second half, and Freeman is now 5-0. They get another win, stacking up those wins in Class 5, which you need.
In 5C.
In 5C, you're going to need those wins, so they stack them up. They're undefeated now for the second straight year, and that's a big win for them, especially against a rival.
Another I guess, halftime speech that pays off big dividends. And teams like this, like Douglas Freeman, they probably need a game like that to kind of see where they stand for real as we get into October. This, rivalry game, you throw the records out. We always say that. And case in point, Godwin came to play. Freeman probably needed like a slap in the face, like, okay, now we're good. And they showed that in the second half.
Speaking of history, one team in this area is having a season that hasn't been seen since John F. Kennedy was in the White House, and that's right here in the near West End, and it's Thomas Jefferson. They went over to Hovey Field tonight.
That's right.
To take on John Marshall. TJ was 4-0 for the first time since 1962, and Joe Harrison has got a few athletes on his team.
He came back home. Harrison is a Union grad.
That's right, and a former Union assistant coach.
So this was right down his alley. And we always talk, for them to be 5-0, given where they are, given how they've responded after COVID. Remember, all the Richmond public schools had that seed, did not play at all in the spring of 2021. So they come back in the fall. They have, I think a 7 or 8 win season. They made the playoffs, had that tough loss in the first round by a point. I believe it was to Amelia.
They couldn't get Amelia last year.
Right. They come back, beat Amelia earlier this year, and they have taken no prisoners in this season. They got the big win last week against Greensville, and they come right back, a rivalry game against John Marshall at Hovey Field. And they made it a business trip, and they took care of business on Friday night. Great story for TJ. I would not be surprised if they are in our coaches poll somewhere. Either receiving
got a couple
votes
of votes last week,
or in the bottom half. But this is a really, really good story for Coach Harrison.
And we wouldn't be surprised if they made a long run into November and December either. For all of your Week 5 scores and highlights, just check out the Final Score Friday Week 5 scoreboard page on our website. By the way, Highland Springs on Thursday night shut out Henrico 61-0. It's most points they've ever scored in their long series against the Warriors. But we want to thank their cheerleaders for coming in on their night off. For Sean, I'm Lane. We will see you next week for Week 6 of Final Score Friday. So long, everyone.